Listen closely. Whenever I talk to few people about spy gadgets, they always picture the movies. You know the drill, tuxedos, fast cars, and fountain pens that explode. I always find that amusing. Forget it. That is purely entertainment. Let me tell you a harsh truth. In the real world, the most dangerous weapon is the one you don't even know is in the room. It all comes down to the OODA loop. Observe, orient, decide, and act. Think about what I just said. If an adversary can see you, hear you, and track you without you ever feeling their presence, the war is over before the first shot is even fired. You've already lost, and you don't even know it. Welcome to Curious Minds Podcast. I'm Vikram, broadcasting from the capital of India, Delhi. Today, we are conducting a supply chain audit of the invisible arsenal. Now look, I'm not here to sell you paranoia. This isn't about looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes. It is purely about awareness. Because if you don't understand the tools of the hunter, you are, by definition, the prey. And nobody wants to be the prey. You know what fascinated me when I first transitioned from the forces? Your entire world is actually built on the hand-me-downs of the battlefield. That mobile phone in your pocket? It began as secure military communication. The GPS guiding your taxi, designed to guide missiles. Today, we audit 5 physical espionage gadgets currently deployed by elite units globally. Make no mistake, these aren't toys. They are brilliant, ruthless engineering solutions to the oldest problem in warfare, the fog of war. Let's start with the problem of distance. Consider this scenario. An intelligence team needs intel from a meeting on the 20th floor of a reinforced building. Corporate headquarters, corner office. People pay millions for those floor-to-ceiling glass views because it makes them feel untouchable. But planting a physical bug is impossible. The security is just too tight. So, what do? The solution deployed is the laser microphone. An operator stations a tripod 100 meters away, safely across the street or in a neighboring block. They fire an invisible infrared laser beam right at the window of that beautiful corner office. The scientific principle here is interferometry. It sounds complex, but here is what it means. When a person speaks inside that room, their voice creates microscopic vibrations, mechanical waves that hit the glass. The laser captures these tiny variations in the surface of the window. A receiver then converts that reflected light back into audio. Can you imagine how dangerous that is? It completely eliminates the need for physical entry. That window, the very thing you bought to keep the world out, is instantly turned into a live transmitter. But hearing your target is only half the battle. Sometimes the tactical requirement is to see through the very skin of the building. Just imagine standing outside a thick, reinforced concrete wall. You need to verify exactly where the hostiles are before you breach. Now, a lot of people think thermal imaging solves this. It doesn't. Thermal cannot see through solid stone. You are effectively blind. To solve this, elite teams utilize through-wall radar, such as the Range R device. The operator presses the device flat against the wall. It operates on the principle of ultra-wideband, or UWB, Doppler radar. It sends out microwave pulses that penetrate up to 12 inches of solid barrier. Now here is the terrifying part. Crucially, it does not look for shapes. It looks for micro-movements. It is specifically tuned to detect the physical displacement of a human heart beating or a lung breathing. Let that sink in for a second. Even your own biology betrays you. This ends the lethal guessing game of a breach. It provides absolute ground truth, exactly how many people are inside, and where they are standing with high precision. Now, once the target is located, they must be tracked. In a crowded city, that is a massive needle in a haystack problem. You need to identify a specific phone, but there is zero time to wait for a service provider's warrant. In the old days, you'd need a wiretap. Days of waiting. Not anymore. So, what's the play? The tool for this specific purpose is the IMSI catcher, often known by the brand name Stingray. Picture this. A portable unit, often concealed in the trunk of an everyday boring sedan, broadcasts a signal that flawlessly mimics a legitimate cell tower. This technology exploits a fundamental flaw, a behavior in your cellular protocol called automatic cell selection. You see, your phone is basically addicted to finding the strongest signal. The Stingray essentially acts as a poisoned well. Now, sure, modern devices are getting smarter at spotting the intrusion, but many still connect automatically. Why? Because they are built for your convenience, not for combat. This allows the operator to harvest unique IDs and triangulate a target's location in real time. And the truly scary part? It happens so fast, often before the target even realizes their secure connection has been compromised. But here is the reality of ground operations. Even with a precise location, you still have to put eyes on the target. And sometimes that means looking into places where a human simply cannot safely go. Ask any tactical operator. The absolute most dangerous part of a mission? It is simply looking around a blind corner or stepping into a dark basement. To mitigate the brutal casualty rate of the first man through the door, units today deploy ruggedized, throwable sensors. Think of the throwbot. The operator literally hurls a titanium-caged camera straight into the unknown. We call the principle here tactical remoteness. These devices are engineered to survive a 30-foot drop directly onto solid concrete. Once they land, silent motors kick in, allowing the operator to remotely maneuver the device, beaming high-definition video and infrared data right back to the team. It takes a blind, high-risk entry and turns it into a calm, calculated maneuver. You let the machine take the bullet. However, in modern intelligence, just seeing a person is not enough. You must be 100% sure it is the right person before you act. Verification at a distance is the ultimate challenge. Think about it. If you cannot get close enough for a fingerprint and a mask or a crowded street hides their face, how do you confirm identity? The answer is brilliant and a little terrifying. It lies in long-range biometric sensors, specifically utilizing gait analysis. This technology relies on kinematic identification. Using high-powered optics and highly specialized algorithms, these systems can identify individuals purely by the way they walk from significant distances. Listen, you can change your clothes. You can cover your face. You can fake a passport. But you cannot change your skeletal structure. You cannot change the unique biomechanics of your joints. It allows for absolute positive identification in a moving crowd without ever alerting the target that they have been detected. Checkmate. Look around you. Every single gadget we have audited today, it offers a direct glimpse into the civilian tech of 2030. History always repeats this pattern. Military logistics became the global shipping networks you rely on. High-altitude reconnaissance became the weather satellites you check every morning on your phone. The tools of elite forces are the ancestors of the technology you will use tomorrow. They solve the pain of the unknown through sheer physical engineering. Remember what I said at the start. I'll say it again. If you don't understand the tools of the hunter, you are, by definition, the prey. I'm Vikram, and this is Curious Minds Podcast. Stay curious, stay sharp, and always watch your six.